Good afternoon, or good morning, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in or watching from. As you can see, I'm injured. I fell and broke my arm trying to skate, but that's not going to stop anything. It's not going to stop me from reading and reviewing these books that I love to read so much. And with that said, I just read another book called This book is called Peeping Tami. The author's name is Monique. I forget her last name, but I will pin the book link in the comment section below. So I want to give this book 3 stars. Now, the book, it was a good book. I enjoyed reading the book. The storyline was real cool. It was the book. It was pretty much about a woman who was exploring her sexuality, and she wasn't afraid to do that. And I'm kind of stuck at that stage in my life because I'm kind of closed-minded when it comes to sex, and I mean, like, not necessarily sex. I'm not closed-minded when it comes to that, but I don't like women at all. When it comes sexually, I'm not attracted to women. I love men too much. So, I mean, with this girl, she explored that side of her, and it was a pretty interesting way that she did it. Um, the way her formatting was cool. I liked her format. She didn't use chapter 1, chapter 2. She used the days of the week, and I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty different and unique. I myself have never saw a book formatted like that, so I like that. And I like the fact that her metaphors and her like the way she delivered the story was good, as far as telling the story with her metaphors, and her book hooks were cool. I liked all that. The reason why I gave the book 3 stars is because I feel as though she should have put the book through another round of editing. And believe me, I understand the struggle because editing is expensive. So we as authors, we have to figure out how to edit our own books. And I'm pretty sure she edited her own book. You can tell that the book there was no line editing, copy editing for the book. It was edited. You can tell that it was well written. Believe me, it was a well written book. But there were certain aspects. For instance, I feel like the book was too wordy. It was a whole lot of redundancy in the book, because it was like it was drawn out at some point. It was some parts of the book, I'm sorry to say, but I had to skip a couple of pages because I wanted to know what was going to happen. That's how good the book was. It was intriguing enough to where I wanted to know what was going to happen. But I was like, it was just too wordy, so I found myself skipping past a couple of pages, which I don't like to do that. But see, if I didn't like the book at all, I would have just stopped reading it. But the book was good, so I wanted to keep reading to find out what was going to happen. But I couldn't deal with all the wordy descriptions and stuff. So that's one part I feel like she should have edited more to cut down some of the words, and she used too many words to say something simple that she could have said simply. And it kind of made it a little boring to me at times. But I'm not saying that the book itself is boring overall. It was a good read. I liked the creativity and the different, like, I like how she came about delivering her story. It was pretty good. So this girl in this book, she had a certain day of the week where she watched a certain show from her apartment. And it was live and living color. And the descriptions her descriptions for the sex scenes in this book was really good. I liked it. It had me wanting to go and do me a couple of scenes myself. She was really good at describing those sexual scenes. And the book was an overall good book. Like I said, I gave it 3 stars because it was a little bit too wordy for me, and it was making my brain tired of reading. It was just way too many. It was too much redundancy in the book. But other than that, you guys check the book out. It's a pretty good read. If you like reading about sex, and if you like reading about people who are not afraid to explore their sexuality, this book is for you. You might have a different opinion than me, but this is just my own personal opinion. So, like I said, I'm going to leave the link to the book in the comment section below. You guys check it out. This has been your girl who? What's my name? Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.